Good evening, everyone. We're going to be starting Breath of Fire here, picking this back up here momentarily. Please stick around. Oh, well, and just like that, we're back into it. Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I've had a shit day, but we're going to try to make things a little bit better. Playing some retro games and doing what we do here. All right. Trying to pick up where we left off at. I'm trying to remember what the hell we were doing. It's been a few days since I've last played. I think we... Already, there goes the audio, right? We started... If I remember correctly... Hey, Shadow Lady, good to see you. Glad you're here. I need to get rid of these Christmas emotes. It's been too long since I've had these up, but I've been kind of preoccupied today with some other stuff. So, how are you tonight? You doing all right? Things okay in your neck of the woods? Nina's with me. Maybe I should try to buy some stuff for her, right? Yeah, it's not been a good day, but I don't want to bore you with that. Let's see what... I don't think I bought anything for Nina, did I? I don't think I did. And here's my thing, is that... That is true. That is true. But I think the Santa Boo is technically some Christmas. Here's my thing. I might need to. It's been a shitty day. I gotta go to Windia, and I don't know if I think I should hold out to buy some items there. Maybe I should hold off to buy a few items there. I think we hang tight. Yeah, I know. Santa Boo has to go. 7, 8. All right, let's buy some antidotes. I don't have a lot of those. I know we all love Santaboo. I love Santaboo too. He'll come back next year. Santa comes once a year. Actually, Santaboo comes a little bit more than that. He's tends to be around a lot more. Ooh. Some W fruit. We'll hang tight. We'll hang tight on the W fruit. All right. So anyway, we're off to Windia. Let me check my map here and see exactly where the hell that is. Oh, I got a ways to go. All right, and we're moving. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's nice to have 3 people in the party. That is nice. Ooh, I just bought some antidotes. So, I mean, that works out just mighty fine, doesn't it? That works out mighty fine. Alright, I have not been over in this part. Let's see if we get some new enemies. Right away, look at this thing. What is this? A D-fly. Alright, they're tough. Ooh. Getting up there with some XP there. That's 60. That's nice. What are these things? W bear. One. One. 120 points of XP. This is getting good. You just bought a Corvette today? Well, congratulations. What kind of what year? Like, do tell. What color? And why'd you buy a Corvette? What is this? Yeah, what's with the sudden urge to buy a Corvette? They're cheaper in January. I think most cars, you know, I mean, other than, you know, a Memorial Day or something like that, or a Labor Day event, cars definitely are probably more expensive around the holidays. People trying to buy cars for their loved ones. I saw a funny SNL skit the other night where, oh, you had an 84 in 2000? Okay. There was a funny SNL skit where the guy bought a new Mercedes for his wife, and she gets all really bent out of shape out of it. She's like, how can we afford this? Are you crazy? He's like, but it's a Mercedes. And the neighbor comes over and he gets pissed off because he borrowed money from him. It's pretty good. Oh, well, Windy is not too far. This looks like a snipe head. One. Yeah, she's definitely not built for physical attacks. Nice. Whoa. It's Mina. First one with traction control, so it's not too dangerous to drive. Good move. Good move. You know what I watched last night? You know, if you guys, I think you saw me talking about it, is I passed another kidney stone last night. I'm so tired of those. I'm just so over those. But I ended up watching Ford versus Ferrari last night. It was enjoyable. You know, it felt like it started slow. It got better. It definitely got better. Please proceed with caution. Got to fight guys here? No, I don't have to fight people. How awesome is that? Maybe here. Nope. My car's almost paid off, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to have my car paid off. Saying that Mina does not have an older sister, it sounds like the mom is basically kind of outcasting or blacklisting, disowning Nina. Your princess seemed to have been lost. There's your translation issue. Let me look this up again. Let me see it here. Your princess seemed to have been lost. I guess that's still that's a sentence, you know, but it's, you could say it easier, like your princess was lost. You have a Cadillac? There was I don't know if you guys remember this. This was a long time ago, but there was a contest for Cadillac. You could win a brand new Caddy. You could win a brand new Cadillac by showing, it was a competition to submit like a 3-second movie, a 3-second video. I think that's what it was. Actually, the time frame, the video was as long as it took a Cadillac to go from 0 to 60. And I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was like 5 seconds or something, 6 seconds. I don't remember. Point of it is that Dark D11, hey, it's good to see you. I'll talk to you in a second. The point of the competition was to show a video as long as it took the car to go from like 0 to 60. And I remember a guy ended up winning it just by doing it was a quick montage. It was really fast, but I remember the winning video. It was really interesting. But they gave away a Cadillac. Dark D11, it's good to have you here. Well, welcome to the channel. Let's see if you've been here before. We're gonna find out. No, it hasn't. It doesn't look like you've been here before, so welcome to the channel. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist, and I stream retro games using original carts and discs only. There's no emulation on my channel. So glad to have you here. Like I said, everything in my channel is like 95% of it's retro. On the off occasion, I'll stream my PS5 right here, or a PS4 game or something like that, but very few and far between. I do have a YouTube account with about 350 retro streams on there. There's a lot. I do have a Twitter account. We have an even better Discord. And as always, I ask that people watching, please give a follow, like the channel, subscribe to it, donate to it. Glad to have you here. And this is a blind playthrough for me of Breath of Fire 2 Dark. We just wrapped up Breath of Fire, and I'm a huge fan of Breath of Fire, so it was nice to play that one again. But between that, we did Illusion of Gaia, Final Fantasy III, then we did Breath of Fire, and now I'm doing another RPG. For someone who's never really streamed RPGs on my channel just because they take so long, to do 3 back-to-back is, it's a big deal for me. Oh, so you looked at my history yesterday. Okay. Excellent. And you know, in my heart, I love Breath of Fire 1. I just have so many good memories of playing that in junior high school back in like '94. I was always concerned that Breath of Fire 2 would never live up to the hype of it. And, you know, I'm still liking Breath of Fire 1 more. There are some quality of life things in this one that I've seemed to enjoy. But I'm trying to let the game prove me different. So if you grew up playing this game, please stick around and give some advice, some tips, tricks, weapons to get, things to look out for. I definitely do appreciate that. But most importantly, we're glad to have you here. Thank them courteously and escort them out of the castle. So basically, get the... Alright. I need to reinstall my voice mod. It's not working right now. Best advice is to patch the retranslation. I'm playing this on the original cart, so I can't patch it. I don't play ROMs. Like I said, I only stream original carts and discs. I don't stream emulations. Emulate games are ROMs. This is my original Breath of Fire 2 that I think I bought at a pawn shop or some. I don't even know how I acquired this one. And like I said, all my streams over on YouTube, all of them are done on carts and disc. Oh, they don't want Nina here. Get the hell out. God, what a witch. Mom's a witch. They look kind of purple to me, but, you know. All right, well, let's see. Is this a monkey? So, Dark D11, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite console? We always like to ask this when people come into the channel. You know, we're always big fans of that, to find out what everybody's favorite games and consoles are. You have 400 games on Steam. Well, give us a narrow. Try for us. My favorite game of all time is Super Metroid. I'm good at that one. I can beat that one pretty quick. Favorite console I think of all time, Super Nintendo. Man, it's hard to go wrong with the Super Nintendo. Oh my God, he put me in a box. All right. Where the hell am I? I'm in purgatory. I've never, not that I would want to see that streamed, I've never even heard of that. They're saying it's like a physics sandbox game. Have you ever played the Goat Simulator? So out of all the games, Dark, out of all the games that are made, what's your favorite, though? Is Gary's Mod your favorite? What? Stupid monkey. Stupid monkey. Damn it. Are we talking about my character being lost right now? God damn it. The hickory stick. The long day of drinking and beating out of me. I need my sensor button back. You know, Star Ocean, I've never played the Star Oceans. What? Or will you play with me? I feel like there's a lot of sexual undertones in this, right? Okay, so the monkey's not picky. So, I think the monkey wants to be spanked. Is that what's happening here? I own, Ozzy, I believe I own, part 1 and 2 of Star Ocean. I know one of them was on the PS1. Oh, he wants both of them. Oh, she's gonna put that cane right to his face. Okay, and that's, I think I own one for the PS2, and I know I own one for the PS1. So, Dark D11, does this game have, you know, in the first one they have, every character has like their premier weapon. Do they have these, and do they have premier weapons in this one? You know, like in the first one, your name's Dark, and it made me think of sitting there trying to get that Dark Dagger for Karn for like an hour, hour and a half, and the mallet happened pretty quick, but just wondering if these characters have weapons like that we have to just kind of farm to try to get, or, you know, in that first Breath of Fire, there's some items that are just kind of sitting around and you don't know they're there, and you just find them. Oh, she's gonna put that cane right to him. Okay, so hidden merchants. You know, like in the first one, like, you know, the Emperor's sword right at the very end is... It's not like you can see it, you know? You just go public, you stand on a square and you press A and it's like, hey, you found this, you know? It's very random. So if there's hidden merchants in this area or in this game, that's good to know. Did we just get a new character? Hey! Now I got a monkey. Now I got a monkey. What the hell is guts? Yeah, I don't have the instruction booklet, and I should have read it, but what the hell do guts mean? Shock the monkey. Yeah, right? We'll shock the monkey. Who sang that? There's a band that sang that song. Alright. Let's go see what this shop has here. I don't know if my audio still does that. I don't know. We'll do a zombie. Reverse the curse. Is it Peter Gabriel that sang that? Listen to this music. Ooh, hey. There's a dragon statue. Let's pray to it. I came from Capitan in the West. El Capitan. Ozzy Osbourne did a cover of Shock the Monkey. I want to find out why Nina's wings are black. I don't think we know that yet. There's a place in the south where the gap between the cliffs is narrow. Called the Narrows, right? Anybody ever hike the Narrows? I wanted to do them last year, but it was too cold for us to do it. Let's see what this guy has to sell us. I'm hoping there's something better here than in the last town. Oh yeah. Look at those prices. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are big deal. That's big money. A weapon for magicians. Well, I think we need to give him that. Damn. $45.50. Smoke is bugged in default, just so you know. Oh right, Dark. You know, I I was asking in the game earlier, you know, last time I played this like 2 days ago, I was asking if there's anything comparable to a Marble 3. You know, in Breath of Fire 1, you know, you do a Marble 3 and you wouldn't run into enemies. And I tried a smoke, and I saw my step monster, as Shadow Lady explained it to me. I didn't understand what the step monster was, but it kind of denotes when you have random battle attack. And I used a smoke, and I felt like nothing happened. Right. Hey, what's going on, Tello? I'm just going to call you Tello if that's fine. Looks like this is your first time here. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist, and I stream retro games using original carts and discs. There's no emulation on my channel, so that's a really big thing that I advocate for, is that I don't emulate games here. It's all carts and discs that I own. This is a blind playthrough of Breath of Fire 2. I've never played it. We just wrapped up Breath of Fire 1. That one I have played a lot. Do love Breath of Fire 1. Let's see if the talking changes. Let's see if my bitrate's going to go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Ah, it went down. Son of a bitch. Give it a second. Sorry, my wife is having some Skype right now, so that's probably why it's getting all laggy. I do apologize for that. Frustrating. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I've never played this one, and this was your very first Japanese RPG. Excellent. And we just wrapped up Breath of Fire 1. A huge fan of that one. But before that, we did Final Fantasy 3, and then even before that, we hit up Illusion of Gaia. And this started the whole Super Nintendo kick for me, was Illusion of Gaia. Let me go ahead and turn this game audio down. I really wanted to play Illusion of Gaia, was kind of jonesing for the music, which is a fantastic soundtrack. You've never played it. But yeah, we did Gaia, then we jumped into Final Fantasy 3, then we did Breath of Fire. Now we're hitting up Breath of Fire 2, and you know, it's I don't stream RPGs that often, and let alone I'm not going to do 3 of them in a row, but here we are doing 3 in a row. That being said, you guys don't forget to enter in the Gamergu Contest. Type it in like you see it, and if you win, well, we're going to send you a free bottle of Gamergu. Right there. Not a free bottle, but free sample packs. And if you guys are asking me, what the hell is Gamergu? Well, Gamergu is the only product in the market right now that is approved by the FDA that's basically an antiperspirant for your hands. So if you play games where your hands are getting sweaty, like Trials of Osiris, Destiny, and stuff like that, this stuff will keep your hands dry for up to 5 hours. It's, you know, it's made with essential oils and stuff. It's good stuff. And I'm going to show you the entire collection here in a second as I boot this other camera up. Here we go. All right, let's do a little side talk. Sidebar. Here's what Gamergu looks like, and if you guys do happen to win it, again, like I said, all you have to do is type Gamergu in the chat like you see it, and this is what you have a chance to win. You'll get a sample pack like this. You'll win sample packs like this right here, okay? And they're like 5 uses per pack, but these are the giant bottles here. You got orange, vanilla, sugar, teakwood, cherry blossom, peppermint, and cinnamon. And if you are more interested into that, don't forget to make sure you use code SLAPARTIST, as I'm partnered with these people. And that'll get you 10% off on your order. So it's a good deal. It's a good deal, man. It's a good deal. Capcom had low standard on translation. Yeah, Tello, I've noticed that. The translation on this is garbage. Like me, Joe, you, Jane kind of thing. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And that's what people were saying, the translation. I think Capcom did the translation, and Squaresoft did the first one, but I think Capcom did this one, right? There you go, right there. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you will get 1 entry to win some samples of Gamergu. If you are subbed to a tier 1, you get 2. If you're a tier 2, you get 3, and a tier 3, you get 4 chances to win. All that fun jazz. There it is. Look at that. Little Daft Punk. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rigel, thank you very much. Thank you. Look at that. Trying to get that sub goal up, baby, for the month. I dig it. Thank you very much, my friend. So this was your first RPG. So as Tello, as we always like to ask people that come into the channel, as we ask Dark, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite console? Do tell us. That's what Dark D11 was just saying. He goes, first advice for the game, he goes, patch the translation. And I told him, I'm like, I'm playing the cart, man. I don't do ROMs or emulate or anything, you know. The B button allows you to run. That's a quality of life thing I think they should have implemented even in the first one. But if you ever play the Breath of Fire on the Game Boy Advance, I believe you can run in that. I believe you have that ability. Right? Okay, anyway. We were looking at some goodies here. Let's get back into some game. Before I get any further here, Tello, I have a fantastic YouTube page. I would ask if you're free, check out the page. I just put it up there. I have 350 retro streams on there. I have 80 streams that need to get queued up. And, well, they are queued up, but they need to be made public and not private on my YouTube page. Everything's organized by console, so you can find a playlist. You want to find a Super Nintendo game, just search under the Super Nintendo playlist. I do have a Twitter account where I always announce where I'm going live. We have an even better Discord. If you stream yourself, you are allowed to promote your stuff and your stream on the Discord. And as always, ask if you guys like the channel, follow it, subscribe to it, donate, share. Definitely appreciate all that, my friend. Best console, Super Nintendo, still got yours plugged in since 92. Favorite game there, too much call. Final Fantasy VI, Breath of Fire 2, Chrono Trigger, Mario RPG. You're in the right place, man. You're definitely in the right place where you need to be. I have a fantastic, my first stream on Twitch, I have a fantastic stream of Chrono Trigger. My good friend Spencer came over and did like a 12-hour stream a 12-hour session at one point. He 100%ed Chrono Trigger. It's on my YouTube page. Every side quest, Rainbow Sword, everything like that. It's pretty good. My camera, like it was when I was first starting, wasn't as good as this, but the game audio is good. I mean, the game picture quality is really good. You should check it out. But you're in the right thing, you know. I mean, we just finished Final Fantasy VI or 3, if you want to, depending on how you want to call it. But it was fun to go back onto that one. I really enjoyed the shit out of playing Final Fantasy VI again. Tello, I live in Montana. So it looks like I need to buy that. That is one I need to buy. Who can wear chainmail and everybody can do a holy robe? Chainmail is going to be better for you. You go up to 44 on that. You go to 40, 40, 36. Looks like 36, 40, 32. Can't do it. 40, 44. 46. All right, so it looks like the chainmail is going to be best for everybody. Oh, is it? Okay, well, let's do that right now then. Yeah, I still have it. So let's buy a new weapon then for Ryu then. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I usually like to switch stuff out to just double check it, but I think that's okay. Yeah, longsword. Okay, cool. And you're saying to equip this to Stein, it's going to be the best weapon for a while? Okay. Hey, there it is, right there. Sorry, we still have our Christmas emotes up. I just haven't had time to fix them. Boy, I just burned through all my money. I might need to relocate back up to Canada. My wife and I are looking at it. Tello, I live in Montana, and I'm an out-of-work professor. Can't find any jobs here. As you've probably seen, that our country's definitely going to hell. Everything's burning everything. It's just bad news. But to find work, we might be looking at Canada. All right, let's go check some other places out real quick here. You used to be a history teacher, now you're a chef. Fantastic. Do you like that more? Do you find cooking more enjoyable than being a teacher? It's been almost 10 years. I was a professor for 8 years, Tello. I was denied tenure and fired in the same day. And so I'm still dealing with that, you know, and that. Not a good feeling and yet not a good belief in the education system. Definitely frustrating. So now I stream for my full-time job. Though I am still trying to get back into teaching. You miss the youth, not the system. It's a good way to put it. What's this guy? Yeah, let's stay. I guess that's the biggest thing too, Tello, is I miss the interaction with my students. I miss all that. You know, that's what I miss. Nice, there we go. Let's all just jump into bed, right? Oh, I guess we can't. I don't know either. I don't know either. Because he was an idiot. What the hell is that? Tree what? Yeah, our former chancellor was an idiot. And now our new chancellor is still an idiot. He wants to sell fish. Alright, let's sell fish. Let's see what this is. A weapon for a dancer fighter. Oh, I bet, man. It's being a chef, you know, I mean, I bet it's tough with COVID happening. Is he? Alright, I didn't know you could build a town in this game. That's kind of fun. Alright, we're going to have to farm some enemies, though. I definitely need to get some more gold. Or coins. They're going to try to get me to do a tent thing here. It's going to be a ripoff again. What's up, King? Half man, half donut? Huh. I know exactly what I'm missing. A damn ripoff. I'm not missing 30 coins, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much shit. All right, well, we're gonna farm here. Let's check some stuff out. Let's see what the enemies look like here. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's check out some of these new characters. Look at that monkey. I like it. All right. So, hey, Tello, what are guts? What do guts do? Oh, he's on a smoke break. Yeah, those sprites look awesome. No, King, I've probably been playing for a few hours, but I'm really not far in this game. This one is a hell of a lot more difficult than the first one. I'm gonna hit that death pea. Let's just do an auto. All right, what do we get? 50 coins, all right. But look at that, 256 points, that's nice. Hang on one second, everybody. You believe guts is like a special move. Okay. Well, ooh, nice, level 9. It looks like everybody, some people had guts and some didn't. Let's take a look at this. Where is it? Stats. See, there's guts right there. There's 2 flame on guts. There's 2 flame on Ryu. Cat had a gut. Nina has no guts. Stein has no guts. I don't know what that means. I should probably look that up, right? Yeah, I like these sprites, though. I like their color. I like their hair. Maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe we should save it and then try it. Go fishing. Really haven't been good at fishing, but I'm sure I'm probably going to have to figure that out some point. Ooh, look at these guys. What are they called? Komodos. I like them. I like them. Right, Joe, what have you been playing lately? Oh my god, Nina's damn near dead. Not a fan of that. And she doesn't hit, but peanuts, you know? All right. Liking that. Nina definitely needs to get some levels. I'm shocked by I'm at like level 11 and not even over 100 hit points yet. I'm frustrated that in this game your HP you're not getting a lot of it. Yeah, I've noticed that if you press the shoulder buttons, like they'll rearrange their orders. And I'm looking at this when we switch it up. There we go. We'll go auto. On stream, Cyberpunk game is long, playing it fights take you a while. Off stream, Minecraft, you're playing Chrono Trigger. Consider grinding to 100, something I've always wanted to do. Chrono Trigger is definitely fun. I won't be playing that one anytime soon. This will probably be my last RPG for a little bit. These guys are crazy. What the hell is this move? You play it about once a year? Really? That's awesome. Now, what do you, Jesus, sorry, I didn't mean to speak that loud in it. What are you playing it on? Are you, I don't think it's on the Switch yet, right? Are you playing it on like the 3DS or is it on Steam or something? I've noticed that it's not on the, whale cakes. Yeah, I noticed that's not on the Switch. Neither is Final Fantasy III yet. Yeah, New Game Plus is fun, right? You got that rainbow sword. You just go through and just beat the hell out of everybody that gave you a tough time. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Steam has an ending achievements for every ending in Chrono Trigger. Final Fantasy Tactics, one of your favorite games of all time? I think I have a sealed copy of Final Fantasy Tactics. We were talking about this a while back. It's a greatest hits version, I think. I played some Tactics, but I don't think I ever got into it. How many coins do I have? All right. Let me tell you what, starting out on this game, I mean, you're not getting but peanuts for experience and coins. You know, it's tough to get anywhere in this game, it felt like. Did you guys see the article about maybe a Switch Pro coming out? The hell is that? I don't own, I would like to play some Harvest Moons, but I've heard that Stardew Valley is fun. You lost your PC save after done endings. Oh my god, that would be the worst. That's like having your battery die on your Super Nintendo cart. That's just bad news. Yeah, I've heard that Stardew Valley is worth a play. So what made it so good? Like the update. Stardew's a physical release too, isn't it? It's just not digital, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like digital copies of games, but I prefer a physical copy if I can get it. You Stardew on stream. Hey, Playboy. Playboy coming in with a rating party of 2. Shit, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, man. Look at that. Raid, raid, raid. Oh, man. Playboy, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, looks like American Truck Simulator. And the Chef Boy. Hey, thanks for the random raid. I really do appreciate it. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist. I stream retro games using original carts and discs. There's no emulation on my channel, everybody. None whatsoever. Check out my YouTube page. I have a lot of streams up there, about 350 streams. 80 are ready to go live. Again, all retro. You know? Wow, thank you. What's up, what's up? No, man, we're just, we're playing some Breath of Fire 2 here. We wrapped up Breath of Fire 1 a few days ago. Before that was Final Fantasy 3 or 6, if you ever want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. And then, Illusion of Gaia was before that. And right now they're talking about, everybody's talking about Stardew Valley in the stream, and it's a game I've never played. My stream's been good. It's been good, you know? It's picking up. It's picking up some steam, even though we're talking about Steam. Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. Hey, don't forget, you guys, we're giving away some free Gamergu, right? Giving away some free Gamergu. There it is. If you've entered, you can't enter again. Sorry. Truck Simulator. Tell me about that. Is that what? Wait. I think I know what the Truck Simulator was. Somebody was just talking about. I guess I was talking about the Goat Simulator a little bit ago. Has anybody ever played Goat Simulator? Hey, Goat. Don't worry, old man. You have a long day of drinking and beating out of me. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. If you win, we send some free samples to you. All we need to know is the address. That's it. And if you don't know what Gamergu is, it's the only product on the market right now. Keep your hands dry. It's like a lotion. You put the lotion on its skin, right? Oh, Goat Sim's fun. It's ridiculous. It's fun. I was jumping on a trampoline with the goat the other day. God, it's a crazy game. All right. We gotta stock Nina up. She just is really weak in this game. They tell me to put my dukes up, and I ain't got no dukes. Who is it? Come closer, it is dark, I cannot see you. Hey, goat. God, that's funny. That shit's funny. I know, I need my voice modulation software installed. Sorry, I'll get that up next time, everybody. Is just what you think, a lot of driving and running a truck business. Okay. It's a lot of, you know what I really want to play? I always loved flight simulator games, but I want to play the new flight simulator by Microsoft. It like looks really good. It looks super clean. It looks super clean. Put up your dukes. I'm like, I got no dukes. Playboy, I just run a DSLR, my friend. That's all I run is a DSLR. And a lot of people ask me on that too. So you're not the first to ask me on camera stuff like that. But Playboy, I have a master's of fine arts in film and cinematography and stuff, so I take camera and lenses and stuff really serious, and that's what I used to teach in college. I'm an out-of-work professor. I was denied tenure, fired in the same day because my former institution is failing. So that's nice of them, right? That's really good to do that to somebody. Such assholes. But yeah, I just run a DSLR, friend. That's it. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad that you dig the quality of the stream. Thank you very much. Definitely something I strive for, Playboy, is quality, you know, of game, quality of picture, and all that stuff is something I go for. I do, actually. If you're interested, like I said, you know, I have a great YouTube page. You guys need to head over there, smash that subscribe button. I have a lot of games up there. I mean, yeah, a lot of streams up there. But most importantly, too, if you guys want to join the Discord, I put the link in the chat right there, and we have certain sections in there. I think we have one like show us your stream setup, as King is just saying here, and you can see a setup of my stream. He's on fire. He's on fire. I haven't played NBA Jam. I think that should be the next game I play, is NBA Jam. That shit was fun. NBA Jam just brings me back. Okay. Put Stan in second slot cat is squishy. 2 on normal formation here. Okay. I'll do that. I think I have NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo. I don't know if I have it for the Sega. Hey, well, Playboy, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for the raid. I'd love to know, did you just happen to search on Twitch for my channel, or how'd you find it? I'm always curious to know how people are coming across my channel. You know, it's analytics. I love to know that. Somebody else came in here with you too. I don't know who it was. Chef Boy. That's what it was. The Chef Boy. Oh, okay. All right. Perfect. There it is then. All right, man. Well, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Again, feel free to check out the YouTube page. Join the Discord if you want. You can always promote your stream in the Discord. There's always a section for people who also stream to get their name out there. And then you can post a photo of your setup. You can see my setup in there on the raid as well. So have a good night, man. Get some food in your belly. Oh shit, I gotta switch this up. So what was it, Tello? It looks like, you know, you can't adjust people where you want them to go manually. I think it's predetermined, isn't it? Oh wait, no, I can. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. The way people are lined up is a little different. No, I don't do any ROM hacks. I've never done any. All right, there we go. It's weird that it's, you know, the arrangement, you know, it seems kind of goofy, you know, what I'm used to, you know, usually it's like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and everybody's lined up like that. This just looks a little different. So there's our order, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, normal is leader +1, second is +120, third is 104. So you're recommending this formation then, right, Tello? Oh, you should switch in battle. For example, if you need to heal, you get on defense. So you can switch in battle? Oh shit. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Like, the thing I'm missing, I think, is I need to read an instruction booklet then to find out a little bit more what you can and cannot do with this. Yeah, grinding in this game is a lot longer than in the first one. Let me tell you that much. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Do the time warp, baby. Hey King, thanks for kicking it with us for as long as you did. Don't feel bad. I'm tired too. I've had a hell of a long day. It's been a pretty shitty day, so I'm just playing some games here. I don't know if I'll call it an early night here in a little bit too. I started watching that new Disney cartoon Soul, and I know my wife wants to watch it, and I had to stop watching it. It's like, because she'd be like, you watched it without me. So first row received more damage but deal more, and so on. So it's not even booklets, but thanks to speedrunning community. So yeah, King, it was good to see you, man. Have a good night. Be safe, man. Get a good rest. I'm reading what Tello has to say here. Well, that's interesting. So let me ask you. So when you're writing here, leader 0 100%, what does that mean? Leader 0. And second 3 83 80%. Oh, is the damage received? Okay. So when I have to heal or anything, it's best to move people back into the back rows to heal them, because it looks like your third and fourth place spots, or at least your fourth place spot, is going to receive 70% of the damage, 70% of damage. So obviously, leader as Ryu is going to be able to take the most. Oh, you can't switch the order, but you can switch the formation. Gotcha. Okay. Just to where people are positioned in the fight. Ah, fascinating. Normal. Okay, so this makes sense then. I see what you're saying here. Okay, this makes sense now that I see that. So you're saying normal is balance, scramble is all-out physical attack. I can see that because it's the mage in the back row. Defense is no bonus. Okay. Fascinating. No, that's interesting. I find that fascinating. I can see that. And you know, one thing I've known in this game too, though, is, man, battles are a lot more difficult in this one than they are in the first one. Actually, yeah. You're saying Stein's stronger than Cat right now? No way. Around level 30, the game gets incredibly becomes more difficult. That's like shit, man. That's like going Demon Souls, new game. The intensity jumps up, spikes so much. Okay. Willie Beamish? I've never even heard of that game. Never even heard of it. Yeah, I definitely was digging Rand. So let me ask you this. In Breath of Fire 1, everybody got experience points without being in the actual attacking party. Is that still true in this one? Yeah, I saw that Rand can actually bring people back from the dead, which is like super convenient. I know that you run into Gobi and Bo. I heard that. I'm just trying to get some level up and get some cash and buy some new weapons and stuff and armor for people. Oh yeah, do you get blue back in this? Do you get blue back? I like blue. I miss Karn already. What the hell is Willie Beamish? What is that about? What kind of game is that? Oh, right? Warp? Okay. Yeah, I miss Warp already. Miss Warp already. And what about that mutt, right? Bo, right? I think it was Bo. And that's weird that it's B-O-W now instead of just Bo. Anyway. Yeah, I already missed my I missed my original characters. I missed fusing. That's what I do miss. Look at their little mouth. Got some teeth on them. It's like Lilo. It's like a Stitch, you know? Lilo and Stitch. Oh, okay. Is there? Good. Good to know. Yeah, I miss the fuse with Karn. Alright, I need to find some bigger guys. I need to go a little bit further. There we go. Defense down, defense up. Everybody's getting... Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Cat with death and fireman is just crazy DPS. Okay. I look forward to that. You know, one thing I have noticed in this game is like there's a lot of counterattacks and ooh, nice, my first above 100. Shit, that's like too little too late for that. Oh, Gobi will come? That's fun. Yes, I saw that I can use gold on fishing. I did notice that, and I was like, huh, fish like gold. Of course Gobi likes gold. Gobi got all cranky, wanted all my money to get the gills for him. He's like, I'll buy the gills for you, you know, it's, yeah. And then at the end of the game, when you beat it, he's like, you still owe me money. Son of a bitch. And those goblins drop gold for you. I found a couple golds. If you ever need a farm, so to do business... What? I don't understand what you're saying. If I need a farm, do it with Gobi? You need to farm gold to do business with Gobi. I gotcha, I gotcha. Oh shit, Stan. So you're saying east of Corsair gives nice early game. Am I too far in the game to... Like, these guys are giving me pretty good experience so far. Yeah, Corsair. I've been there. I remember farming. I remember getting gold from some enemies. We're going to have to get some help. Oh, we already got a bronze hat. Salad bowl, bandana. Okay, so I need 2 hats and 2 shields. I need some gold. Yeah. I like to try to get as much armor or weapons that I can in those towns. I know that it's going to get expensive, but that also gives me time to grind up levels. Oh my god, SS! Raiding with the party of 9. That's 2 raids this evening. What? Oh my goodness. Welcome raiders, everybody. Appreciate that. You know, what the deuce, huh? Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. Hey man, I'm doing good. We are hitting up some Breath of Fire 2 this evening. I've been away for about 2 days. Pudentang. There is a Primus song called Pudding Time. I can tell you that much. I think I can play that song. Look at all these follows. I like it. I like it. Sorry, I still got my Christmas emotes. I really haven't taken them down yet. But who wants to get rid of Christmas emotes, right? I don't want to be that bad guy. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you for bringing the Raiders into here. You guys, if this is your first time here, my name's Nick, but I go by slapartist right there, and I stream retro games using original carts and discs. There's no emulation on my channel, everybody. We're playing the carts in the games as they were meant to be played. We do have a fantastic YouTube channel if you guys are interested. Over 350 retro streams, 80 games are queued up, ready to go live. We do have a fantastic Twitter, and even better Discord. If you guys stream, you're allowed to promote your channel on that Discord. should check it out. And as always, I ask for you guys to support the channel. Follow, subscribe, donate, cheer me on. I appreciate all that. Wow, man. Thank you for that raid. It's very generous of you. So it says you were streaming retro, but what game were you playing tonight? Do tell us. SS, we would love to know. What were you playing this evening? You still playing that Battletoads? I saw you doing the tunnel, right? That tunnel's a bitch. That, oh my God, those blocks that just, you know. What are you trying to go for? Are you trying to go to beat it like the turbo tunnel? The turbo tunnel. Are you looking just to beat the game once, or? Because I've never been able to beat that game without using probably a Game Genie. Oh, that game is tough. You want to know something? We do have an amazing... one of the people on our fan pages over on Facebook is... it goes by Death Adder, the name Death Adder. That guy can beat that game without continuing. That is like the game. That is his game. And I've watched him do it. He's so good at Battletoads. You cannot do anything but want to watch him play that. I'll find it for you and I'll send it to you. SS, I've seen him do it. If you know who I'm talking about on the fan pages. You know, damn, he's good at that. He's so good at that game. It's ridiculous. If I was as good at Battletoads as... If I was as good at, like, ghosting goblins as he is Battletoads, I could probably set a record. That ain't gonna happen. But it's fun to watch him play that. And he knows where all the little tricks are. He knows where every single thing is. You know, all the people, all the enemies. It's freaking amazing to watch him do that. There we go. There we go. Those are what I need to fight. You've seen that guy do some other games? All right. So you know who I'm talking about. How far did you get tonight in that game? How far did you get in Battletoads tonight? Ooh, right in the chops. What is level 4? I know there's one where it's the hand bike. Is that level 4 or is that the worm tunnel? I don't remember. The ice tunnels. Dude, that game. The last time my cousin was here, Executive Bear, he moderates a channel for my channel for me. We did a co-op of Battletoads, and we didn't get far before we started punching in some codes, and then it turned, you know, that game is a hell of a lot harder playing it 2-player than it is 1-player. And in fact, I believe you can't actually beat it 2-player. There's a part where you can't do 2-player, if I'm correct. Does that sound right? There it is. Exactly. Exactly. There's a bug. That damn bug. That damn bug. Right? You can't get past it. I remember somebody saying that. That's shitty. The wall bike. Right? The wall bike. Isn't that where your like legs are going up and you're holding that thing and you're just kind of, it's like a weed eater. Yeah, that would piss me off. I remember playing that game at my friend Zach and Mason's house a lot, playing Battletoads, and it was always, yeah, the pizza cutter, the giant ravioli cutter. I just remember playing that game, and it was so tough. I had to bring my Game Genie over, and I remember playing it on the Game Genie with infinite lives, and that's how we beat it. But even then, it's still hard. I don't care what you say. It's still a tough game. I have this giant ravioli cutter that looks like exactly what they're going on, and it's all like crazy. All right, SS. Hey, man, thanks for giving me the raid tonight. I really do appreciate that. It's been a hell of a day. I've had a tough day, so a little video game feels good. You know, have a good night. Stay safe. And are you streaming tomorrow, SS? Let's ask you that before you go to bed. Okay, are you going back for Battletoads tomorrow? Let's ask you that. You're keeping the Toad grind alive? Oh my goodness, I don't think I could play that game back to back to back. You know, they define insanity as repeating something and expecting a different result, right? That is, good on you, man. I'll have to catch you tomorrow. If you're, what time are you going to be on? Do you mind me asking that before you go to bed? I'm not trying to keep you, but I'm trying to keep you. Level 12. Yeah, what time are you on tomorrow? 9:30, 10? Okay, Eastern. All right, so about 7 my time. So, okay. Perfect. Post it up on the Discord as you always do. And I'll jump in for a little bit and watch you do that. You're starting from level 1, or you're going to try to start on another level? I bet you're getting good at the first levels. Level 1. All right. All right, man. Well, oh, the first 2 levels are a breeze, right? And then shit gets real with the turbo tunnels and the everything else. Blindfolded. Speaking of that, there should be a next challenge for you. Do Mike Tyson's Punch Out blindfolded. I've seen people do it. Not trying to keep you SS. Have a good night, man. Thanks for telling us what time you're going to be on tomorrow. Post it up on the Discord. If you guys are still in here from the raid, feel free to jump in on that Discord. If you stream yourself, you're allowed to promote your channel in there. And we always got some pretty good shit that's happening in there. Have a good night, SS. Stay safe, be smart, make smart decisions, and we'll see you tomorrow, my friend. You finally beat Yawn with the knife in Deadly Silence? Oh, so you are playing Deadly Silence. Deadly Silence is such a fun game for the DS. You know, and doing the puzzles with the stylus, putting the weights on stuff, and then sometimes when you go into a room, you know, you gotta knife people. It was a fun game. Deadly Silence was good. And a good way to, what is this, egg beater? And a good way to incorporate the DS ability into that. I think it's fun. I had a good time with it. Yeah, I remember when I first got it, and was having fun with it. I was like, wow, this is fun. Because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I'm a nut for it. You never thought you'd beat him? Now, do you have to beat him with a knife? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played that game. Speaking of Resident Evil, about the Outbreak game, in the mixed up version, yes. Oof. Oof. I don't know if I've ever done it mixed up. Yeah, I need to get back on with Captain Cutthroat so we can play some more Resident Evil Outbreak. We haven't played it in a while. I think we're due for some Outbreak. Maybe after I beat this, we'll get in some Outbreak. Yeah, I'm missing Outbreak. We had somebody that jumped in on Outbreak and knew where to go. I mean, knew it so well. Oh, damn. Oh my god, everybody's poisoned. Yeah, I do not remember that knife. I don't think I've ever played it in the arrange mode to go knife fight with Yon. But something tells me I should bust that out and play Deadly Silence on the 3DS. That sounds fun. It really does. God, takes forever to get coins. Ooh, that's 510? Damn! I didn't even realize that. Alright. What else can I sell? We'll keep that. Actually, you know what I should do is just keep my shit because I gotta get my other character again. What? The roaster were 200 each? Who can, and its bow, somebody said cat can kill in this game too, right? Who else can hunt? Do tell, Tello. Tell me, Tello. Who else can hunt? Cat and bow can hunt? All right. Now I need to probably start hunting. Yeah, we'll sell both of those. Cat with her stick, bow with his arbalest. So the item I have right now with cat, I cannot hunt with, right? I need to hunt more. If I can sell those for that much money, that's screaming deal. Kill him. Perfect. Ooh. Let's see if we can get some hunting in. I like Cat's attack. I think that's fun. It's good with the bow staff, right? My bow staff. I got nunchuck skills and bow staff skills. I'm good with that. So, where the hell are guys in this? Are they under the rocks? Or do you get sometimes areas where no enemies are, or no hunting? All right, no bird that time. I've never seen a bird in those. Yeah, never seen a bird in that area at all. $46 coins. I think I've only hunted, yeah, I've only hunted twice. I only had 2 roasts. Damn near killing one by 1 hit. That'd be nice. All right, I didn't even see Nina down. Didn't even see her down. Okay, deer. Yeah, I've not seen any deer yet. Not seen a deer. A doe, a deer, a female deer. My wife knows all that song. Why is Nina down? What am I missing? Is she poisoned or something? Am I missing something? Oh, I know this. I know this. But I healed her last go around. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I didn't see her get hit at the very end there, so let's see it again. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I think we're all a little nuts. I think we're all crazy. I think we're all just a little goofy. There we go. There we go. Good. I get to use all the magic at one point. That's good. Dead. And he ran. All right, time to buy some new equipment. Bronze shields are worth quite a bit. Quite a bit. So we have one bronze shield left to get and one glass helmet. God damn. The grind in this game is real. You know, the grind is real. And somebody said it to me, you know, when I started it, they said, all I do is remember grinding, grinding, grinding. And I stick near a town just in case shit goes horribly wrong. I mean, it has happened. I've died once already in a battle when I first started. DeFly. That his name is DeFly. DeFly. Nice. I know, I need to head to Capitan. I was trying to get enough gold to get everybody. I was trying to build up everybody's gear. Just because I realize how important that has been so far. You know, I mean... Kill him one hit. Shit. Well, he can cast defense down on the same guy. I'm fine with that. $51 coins. Getting back up, baby. Getting back up. Yeah, see, here's the thing. People will always recommend the games they like. But the thing is let me tell you what. You sit down and you play the games that I play and stream them, and it's tough, you know? I mean, it's a huge time commitment. You know, so I definitely want to see these people that are saying, play Legend of Dragoon, when in fact, maybe they're here 1 or 2 times when I stream. Yeah, right? You play it, and maybe I'll jump in 1 or 2 times and watch you play it. I get that a lot, though, where people like stream this game and play this hard game, and I know it takes 70 hours to beat, but we still want you to do it. Right? Always, right? Always. All right, he's done with magic for now, but we're getting more. God, I need big money. These guys don't give it. Somebody just beat that game. Who was it? Somebody was just playing that game on our Discord. Try to fight some other people here if we can. Ooh, leadoff's always nice. Really? Oh my god, I'm not gonna grind that shit out. I'll use some cheat codes if I need it, right? Cheat code. Ooh, nice. What's hail? Is that a hail, maybe? That's what I'm thinking of. Ice Bang. Ooh, all. Perfect. Weak. Shit's weak. And it's a PS1 game. I couldn't use. I would have to play my PS. I'd probably have to do a PS2 to use a Game Shark on that. And I don't even know if Game Sharks can be used on PS2s. I think they can. Or the best thing you do is use your fat PS3, download a game save already that has a bunch of that stuff, and use that one. That's legitimately a good way to do it. I'm not making this up. I think I own Legend of Dragoon. I'm pretty sure I do. Let's check it out on the retro game collecting. Tello, thanks so much for sticking around and helping out as much as you have tonight. I really do appreciate it. I do own Legend of Dragoon. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, someone broke CD1 for you for Dragoon? That's bullshit. Oh man, I remember maxing all your materia, and especially like maxing out the Knights of the Round materia, because Knights of the Round took, it just took so long. You know, Knights of the Round, it took forever. It was ridiculous. Let's head into town if we can get there before another fight. All right. Oh yeah, it was like a 2-minute animation, you know, and it hit hard. It was fantastic, but it was just like, can I speed this up? Especially when you got it like 3 or 4 times. All right, we need one more item left and we'll have everything from here, and then I think we should be good for another town or two. Unless we see that one weapon we really need. Actually, let's go back to Cap. She can't even use this stuff. Ain't that some shit? All right. That's what it sounds like. Ooh, attack up. Are you serious? That's when I can use them? Shouldn't even give us to him then, so I can't even use them till level 40 or 50, because yeah, her attack points, her magic points are like 8. 8. What kind of shit is that? Ooh, let's hunt. Be a good hunt. Shit. That's the first time I saw a deer. God damn it. But you have to hit like those you have to hit those animals like 4 times to kill one. Ridiculous. Oh, okay. I felt like when I was near Corsair, I had more opportunities to hunt than I do over here. Boop, 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 boop. Ugh. Yeah, it's the RNGesus, baby. Yeah, cat. 8 mind points, that's it? Bullshit. I'm glad to see Ryu doing over 100, damage when a special attack. That's nice. Ooh, here we go. God damn it, she's slow. Right? God, it's just such a slow hit. God damn it. Just do it fast. Hit the pig fast. I know, right? It's ridiculous, Oh, let me get there. God, it's a deer. Jesus Christ. It felt like he was kind of stuck, but, I mean, you get close to him, he's going to bolt. All right. I don't remember how much gold I needed or how many coins I needed for this. I think I needed a little over 300. We're going to find out. What? I didn't know it closed at nighttime. All right, let's do the time warp. Let's get Frankenfurter in here and do some time warp. I haven't gone far in 2 hours, you know. A lot of grinding. $380. I thought it was 380. Shit. All right. Let's go get another fight in. Shit, he's alive. $3.95, baby. $3.95. That's it. And you want to know what's great? I have 30 gold to stay at the end. Could stay the night. We're going to save it here, and I'll be right back. Give me one moment, everybody. Music. I'm digging that music, right? Okay. All right, everybody. So what I am planning on doing right now is we are going to call it an evening. I am going to go watch the new cartoon Soul with my wife because I've had a tremendously shitty day. So we're gonna end it, but I'm also gonna go ahead and give Thunderfoot Bro a raid here because it looks like he has to find a new place to live, and I'm sure he could use some of the support right now, you guys. So let's go ahead and give him a raid. But before we do that, don't go anywhere. Let's give him some numbers. I think you'll definitely appreciate it. What's up, Frankie? I know, right? I'm just getting ready to end it here. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and give Thunderfoot a raid here. Before I take off, everyone, as always, before you leave, Tello, hang on. Let's give my buddy a raid here. Let's give him a raid. Everyone, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Tello, thanks for jumping in and sticking around and helping me through Breath of Fire 2. I hope to see you back here tomorrow because I could definitely use the help. As always, please check out my YouTube channel. We got a lot of streams over there. I do have a Twitter account if you have that, if you're interested. We have an even better Discord. If you met some people in here and you'd like to keep the chat going, join the Discord. It's pretty active. And as always, please show your support by following, sharing, subscribing, or donating to the channel. All of that goes into preserving this and keeps me doing what I'm doing, at least for now. So everyone, thank you for watching tonight. I really do appreciate it. Have a fantastic evening. Please stay safe, be smart, make smart decisions, all right? And I hope to see everyone back here tomorrow. Have a good evening. We're going to go ahead and give Thunderfoot Bro here a raid. He's going to freak out when he sees it. Everyone, I'll see you back tomorrow.